Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this live showdown between Nurgle and the new and improved High Elves. So this is a tournament match. I figured, hey, let's get on there, play some games with Nurgle, and try not to get wrecked by many of the bow factions. So as far as the build goes, we have Chaos Warriors, and they trade pretty well. In the Khorne matchup, I use Shielded Warriors. They perform excellent against most of the High Elf units, even against White Lions and Swordmasters. If you support them a little bit with magic and maybe some monsters, they can trade okay, and they can eat those arrows like champs. On top of that, double Soul Grinder. Soul Grinder's got a cost reduction. They were kind of like borderline very good because of the Bombard. It gives Nurgle some utility on the battlefield, so I figured two of them would be good. And you can't really bring a big static Lord, because if they come in with a dragon character, Festus is going to get dunked on, your big, great unclean ones will struggle. You don't want any of that. I think just the Herald with the healing is very good. Now, a little tech I have is the Cultist. He's just going to sit on the back objective. He only costs 600, he regenerates, he sunders armor. I think he's a good call, so we'll give it a try. All right, so let's run up here. We have some White Lions of Krace. So let's get you running and get Homeboy up here on this objective. And what do we have? A lot of White Lions. So hopefully our Soul Grinders can bombard them. Now, as far as reinforcements go, we have a fair amount of stuff. The Exalted Hero of Nurgle, probably going to be one of the first summons. You know, he's a great armor-piercing character. Let's get these Soul Grinders up, take our opponent's back objective is going to be the game plan, and just start bombarding them from the high ground here. That's going to be very cost-effective for us. And I think the back one shouldn't be too hard to defend with the Cultist. And we can summon in Rotflies even, Marauder Horsemen. Like, there's plenty of great units we can use to troll here. So it is going to be Imric, Lord of Dragons. Yeah, that's a scary one. So that means we have to summon in Marauder Horsemen, 100%. So we get the Marauder Horsemen, bring those bad boys out, and we need them to start screening against your boy here. So the bombardments are going, our warriors are moving up, and starting to sweat bullets a little bit. Yeah, we see Imric. It's so funny, Imric instilling fear like this, right? He's got a bolt thrower there, but he shouldn't be too much of a problem. So Horseman coming up, let's get a second one, and let's do this. Get the Horseman and put him in 5. Control group those bad boys, and now we just need to go start throwing axes at him and, trying to cause problems. Let's pull you back. Warriors, let's split up a little bit, and hopefully not get hit with breath attacks, all that sort of good stuff. Imric is retreating, and now there's some Swordmasters coming in. So we're getting some decent value, and as long as we're not like triple capped, it's okay, right? So Soul Grinders are jamming. What do we have here? Some Reaver Archers. Okay, so let's pull back. Keep those Soul Grinders going. It looks like the wood has been awakened on us here, so let's pull back. And what do we have here? Marauder Horsemen, and let's just keep those warriors moving and grooving up. In the meantime, we're getting good value just with these bombards. We need to pull the Soul Grinders back because we are now in bolt thrower range, which is definitely not what we want. And the back objective should be pretty easy to defend with the Cultists. We'll summon some Plague Toads or something, and that should be okay. So moving up, and you guys can jam as well. Let's get those bombards going. Swordmasters are kind of hiding. Honestly, I'm not liking this positioning that much. It feels a little bit awkward for sure. Now, as far as this goes, we need to let them get close and then just kind of strike and see if we can get any value in that way. So let's get you guys going, and breath attack, not that scary. Definitely not too bad. All right, moving you guys up, and Soul Grinders are in position to keep shooting, and now the back objective is vulnerable, so let's get these Pox Riders and have them go ride those guys down. That should be a pretty easy kill for us. So now we just kind of focus Imric with throwing axes. Very good, and these warriors can move up on the point. These ones can kind of chill right here, and we just need to kind of start wearing down our opponent's army. Let's attack, and I'm pretty sure we get the kill on that back one. So the Bombards, doing pretty good. Let's see if we could scoot up and get these guys. We got Imric down to a reasonable amount of health. These warriors a little bit tattered. That's okay, let's keep chasing and just keep getting those sweet Soul Grinder Bombards. All right, there we go, not bad. So Imric taking work. We need to definitely kill him if we want a decent chance. That's for certain. And the Soul Grinders are still kind of safe, so we're still getting good bombards. Value lead does favor us, but we need to get those horsemen really active here. Yeah, just keep Imric honest here. As far as Vanguard points go, let's get another horseman coming out because they're just so good. It's really one of the only options you have as Nurgle against these guys. Get a Stream of Corruption going down the line here. Try and soften them up a little bit, pull back, and get you Horsemasters fighting here. And it looks like we got a pretty big freebie there. We just got those White Lions of Krace, and they're taking a righteous hammering. So let's just keep these bombards going. Seems like the warriors are doing okay. Horsemen can just throw whatever they can really hit here, and let's pull these warriors back and pull these warriors back. All right, guys, keep it up. Getting a lot of damage on that middle position, and eventually those guys will die there. Trying to get a value lead before, it gets too crazy. All right, let's throw in here. Keep this character there. Let's get some Furies as well and just run them across the map and have them go after the Bolt Thrower. I think we might be able to get some free Bolt Thrower action depending on how my opponent focuses here. So yeah, we're doing okay. These warriors are getting smashed a little bit, but our throwing axes are generating good value. We still haven't captured an objective though, which is very precarious. But nonetheless, we'll see what we can do. Soul Grinder's obviously still very proficient in melee, so we can get some work done there. And let's send one of our warriors here, the healthier one, to go fight these white lines of Krace, and have you guys keep wearing down those sword masters, which should be good for us. Now, in the meantime, we get some great weapon marauders, send them up to the middle, have them kind of start fighting a little bit, working their way towards the point, pull you guys back, pull you guys back. Soul Grinders still doing their thing, and let's just kind of keep maneuvering with these Furies until my opponent kind of loses attention, which I think is going to be the play. So Soul Grinders, 2 and 3, 2 and 3. Let's get him back. Let's just run him down here. We can start to transition to the middle. We have a value lead, which is good. Let's get up on the point. Let's get these toads coming as well. And he did unsummon those, which is excellent. It's pretty much exactly what we wanted. So just keep going. Nurgle Soul Grinders. Let's go jump on these guys. Let's attack here. And I think our 3 characters could probably put enough hurt on them to be worth. We see Imric. We see him causing some problems. And as far as these Furies go, let's keep hustling them around the map. Chaos Warriors are trading well here. We're luring Swordmasters to their doom. The dreaded Nurgle Kite is upon us. And we'll get the Exalted Hero coming out soon as well. All right, so you guys attack here. See if we can get them. Get these Warriors moving up. And now we can finish these guys off. I do have an objective finally. But time is certainly a big variable, right? We need to be very careful here. Let's get the Soul Grinders back. Got to run away from Imric. Got to do this. Get these guys moving up to replace them. So 2, 3, and 4. And now we can get some good quality units out. Like, yeah, let's get the Demon Spew. They'll be okay. They'll definitely be okay here. So 2, 3, and 4. So running away with those. Horsemen in the meantime, just kind of keep poking away here if you can. Let's get these warriors rerouting to the middle. And now you guys need to come down here. We need to get a double cap soon, right? All right, so we can go after Imric, I think, with those. I don't think there's any healing that's worth it per se. Horsemen can come down here. And let's see if we can get like a nice little jump on Imric there. It's very dicey, but hopefully we can. All right, let's get back with the Soul Grinders. Let's retreat. Let's get a heal going. And retreat and retreat. Looks good. Let's get these toads coming into the backfield, and they can jump here, and this cultist can jump there as well. The horseman can come down and under. And we have a value lead, but obviously, like, Nurgle's always kind of struggled at trading with, like, big single-entity beasts, right? It's always been a little bit problematic for them, so let's get those throwing weapons. Yes, axes in the face. Our character does not want any of that. And let's get you guys here, and the cultists can come down as well. We need to, like, figure out a way to get this middle objective, like, soon, right? As far as this goes, we could just send some basic marauders up here, and that should be fine. Furies have chased these guys to the Shadow Realm. And the Demon Spew, let's pull them back a little bit. Get the Marauder Horsemen continuing to chase here. We can have you guys just run them down, put them in group 6, because they're out of ammo. And the other ones are a little bit out of ammo as well. So yeah, Demon Spew, get in there. Soul Grinders, let's keep bombarding. Let's just shoot here. And let's shoot at these guys. Hopefully do our job. And continue to get good value. All right, so where's our caster? He's back here. He's in the Shadow Realm. He's kind of getting a little bit lazy here. Nonetheless, I think we got some good pressure. I think we got some decent pressure coming in. Let's get us around. Let's get us around on these guys, and these remaining throwing axes can go fight here. We could use a Fecundity to kind of heal up the crew here, although it looks like they're mostly kind of broken down, so that's too bad. It is what it is. All right, so you guys move up, and now we can go ahead and get some warriors, get them on that nice slow push towards the back objective. It is the Nurgle way, so let's get you guys waddling. And Furies, let's get on the Lothern Sea Guard to shut down some of those missiles. And yeah, it seems to be going all right here. The 2 Soul Grinders are about out of ammo, though, so we probably just get them up and have them fight now, I think is going to be the play. All right, you guys move in. We got Furies kind of tar-pitting things. Soul Grinders, if you could finish off those Sword Masters, that would be really, really good. And where's our character? Yeah, he's here. So it looks like our cultist is being attacked by Imric, which is very, very good. It's definitely what we want. And let's get a Fleshy Abundance going on these Forsaken. Kind of keep those bad boys fighting a little bit, and we'll fly over and get a heal. Let's get those Marauders up on the point, and thankfully he hasn't noticed that one back there, but this Soul Grinder is out of ammo now, so we need to use it to kind of fight. Warriors versus Swordmasters, not pretty, but, you know, you got to take those ugly fights from time to time. Let's get some Rotflies. They'll actually be good for killing the leftovers of those Swordmasters right there. So up on the point, you guys go fight here, and our character, I could heal the cultist, but honestly, he's just like totally sacrificial fodder here, so I'm not too concerned about it. Let's get these warriors moving up. Soul Grinder still bombarding in. Let's shoot into the blob here. Or shoot into those Lothern Sea Guard, which should be fine. Get you guys here. You guys here. And do I have any Furies to summon in at the moment? I do not, which is unfortunate. All right, so heals. Pop it. Healed a couple units on the ground there. These Forsaken. Let's get them into these. And do we have any Furies that are in the pool that we can summon in? So let's get Vanguard. Get some Furies up here to get this. I'm running out of time, though. It could become like a triple cap situation for sure. All right, Stream of Corruption. Yep, looks pretty good there. Let's hit all those units. Warriors seem to be trading adequately, so now we have an opportunity to get this back objective, so we might have to be in a triple cap situation for sure. I think the bolt throwers were a bit of a misplay. So let's get these guys in melee and just have the Soul Grinders run around like a goon squad now. I think that's going to be a strong play. Yeah, keep trading here. We have these Marauder Horsemen. Let's just get them into those, see what they can do. And Soul Grinders, we're going to put them in a joint group right now so they can kind of run together. Let's get these warriors up on the point to get the capture weight. And we can turn it. Is this just a Flamespire Phoenix? Oh yeah, we could totally fight that. And what do we have? Some more Lotherns coming there? Yeah, that's not gonna save that objective. We should get our paws on that one. Let's go jump on these. Middle objectives looking okay. We have Marauder Horsemen, I guess, which are good, but let's get more Furies. I think they're going to be really nice here. And did we get the unsummons? We did. Great. That's exactly what we want, right? We want to just nail those unsummons. And we could tar pit these Lothern Seaguard here. He's probably going to end up having Helm's Deep on an objective, I think. I think that's what's going to probably happen here. A couple spears back here. Let's unsummon these Horsemen to get them back into the pool. Unsummon the Horsemen. And it should be good. All right, so the back objective's certainly in a little bit of danger. Let's get on those guys. And this one's been taken, so let's get these Soul Grinders running here. Let's drop a Fecundity on them. And I think we might be able to take Imric, like all of these guys. So let's see if we can like goon Imric right now. That would actually be really, really strong if we could and get an overcasted Fleshy Abundance there. Outstanding. So we have a 2 cap on them now. In danger of potentially getting triple capped. The back objective, though, I need to really, really defend this. So let's get some Pox Riders up there just to kind of go clean those guys up and get the Cultists back on this point. Have these warriors engage here and just keep hunting down Imric with our big kind of plague goon squad here. All right, so if I can get this back point, that would be pretty clutch. Though the Lothern Seaguard are very, very tough to get rid of here. Imric's getting gooned a little bit, but not as much as I would like. Let's get on these. Attack there, and these Marauders can just be unsummoned here. Yeah, we're trying to get Imric. I mean, he's still got healing, but he's definitely taking a little bit of damage. These Forsaken are hunting his caster. I think the Cultists can get in and help. I think that's going to be pretty good. Let's do a Stream of Corruption. Try and hit all those Elven units. Do a fat heal. If we kill Imric, it's basically game over. Like, I think we just win at that point. This point's very close to us getting it. We need to get some troops up here to kind of keep him off the point as long as possible. If we get a triple cap, even for like a short time, I think it kind of seals the deal. So we're going to save up for several Marauder Horsemen, not just one. We're going to like save up for a full goon squad. So let's go here. Let's use Curse of the Slug. Keep this guy down. The Soul Grinder goon squad is doing its thing. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get on him. Don't let him escape. But you need to get Imric off the battlefield. That's like turbo important. As a matter of fact, let's get these Furies to ensure that happens. We didn't get the cap there, although I still think we went on 2. But I think if we just get Imric, we're fine. All right, so Furies, we need to come over here. Make sure we get our boy. Just chase him down, because he's broken now, but he could still slip away from us, which would really suck. That'd be pretty bad. All right, let's bring these Toads down to secure this. Chase Imric. Keep chasing Imric if we can. The caster's in a little bit of danger, and unfortunately we didn't get that one. That's too bad. All right, so let's keep that inexorable push of Nurgle going. So let's get some of these guys moving here. And Imric, we need to make sure he doesn't get, like, come back. That's big. That's also going to be instilling the Lord penalty, right? So let's get the Soul Grinders back to make sure we don't, like, drop this objective. They're going to be pretty fighty there, and we also have Toads coming down, so Toads will be pretty helpful at clearing out infantry. And Imric he's gone. If we can kill him, it's even better, 100%. Marauder's still refreshing, Warriors are on their way over, but of course he's got that Phoenix there, so it's a little bit scary. And it looks like some units trying to save your boy, but I think we got him in the bag with the Furies chasing and as well as my character, so. All right, so let's go get his caster here with the Soul Grinders. We really, really can't afford to lose the middle objective, so let's get our Exalted Hero out. He's going to be a pretty helpful anti-infantry tool. We got on the caster, and Imric is being escorted off the battlefield. The Warriors still fighting here. Nurgle Warriors are pretty chad. And looks like we got the caster as well. The Soul Grinders have gotten it. We've got a pretty big value lead, and the points are close enough that we win with a 2 cap here. So we don't really need to be too crazy. Did we get that caster down? The caster's almost dead. Let's make sure it's like straight up gone, right? Exalted Hero of Nurgle. Oh, that's not good. That's actually really bad. Oh, I didn't see that. Nice play to my opponent. All right, so we're gonna have to resecure this like really, really quick. All right, come on, come on. Give me a Fury. Go chase these guys off. And we got him off. So now we can just pull back, secure these back home objectives. Let's get the Toads up there. Hopefully the Furies can do a little bit of work. And the 2 Soul Grinders, we can move up here, have them start kind of grinding. We can pull you guys back as well. Have 1 unit of Furies attack these basic archers that have come in. And we need to secure this objective. I don't know if the Furies will be able to do it on their own. I didn't bring any Nurglings. In my experience, they're not like amazing. So Cultists move up in this matchup, that is. And now we just kind of start pressing here. So let's get into these Lothern Seaguard. We got the Furies coming. Our Lord can come help out. Whoa, did you see that big amount of burst damage they just did there? That was pretty crazy. All right, Marauders, up to the point you go. Toads, on your way over. Let's do this. And yeah, we're still getting a little bit dicey, actually. We're going to need potentially need a triple cap here. All right, so let's get a stream right there on those guys. Warriors are on their way. I think a triple cap is very doable, though. That was a big one. That did a lot of damage. All right, let's jump on those warriors. And here we have some dudes coming up, but it looks like we're pretty secure here. Let's get in with the toads. We got the marauders on their way. Let's get a second marauder unit. The great weapons, of course, pretty good against high elves if they just bring some sort of infantry. Curse of the Slug, drop them down, chase them. We got this objective. This one's going to be taken back here. I don't want to click my own units with Curse of the Slug. That would not be good. So let's go ahead and intercept here. We can slow these guys down to try and prevent them from getting to the point. And let's just try and fight right on the edge and make sure we get that. So that one's good. God, man, this is such a stressful game. Such a stressful, close game. I think I got it, though. I think we do. Plague Toads have chased those guys to the Shadow Realm. Soul Grinders still bombarding. And yeah, Soul Grinders are good. They're pretty solid. High Elves are just kind of trickling units in, pulling some Reaganomics here, so we're gonna try and get them. The trickle down theory. And yep, Furies keep chasing. We're pretty secure here. Let's see what else we want to do. Let's get some Marauder Horsemen just to move in and you know, kind of help clean these up. Should get the capture weight back here. We got 2 infantry units coming against, what, 1 Lothern Sea Guard. So, all right, let's charge, get the toads coming over the top. That should be enough capture weight. And again, a couple tattered high elf units are on their way in. We've gotten this one. The Soul Grinders have completely routed this position. Let's pull the Soul Grinders back to the middle and get our character flying over there as well. So there they go. We got you up on the point. We got you up on the point. Let's get these guys moving up to screen out the Sea Guard, and the Plague Toads can just kind of keep chasing things. And I think that's GG. I think it's GG. Let's go ahead and head him off. We have our Cultist. See what I'm saying about the Foot Cultist? He's pretty decent in terms of staying power for sure. All right, Soul Grinders, let's go. Let's get you down here. Marauder Horsemen can just we can just actually keep guiding. We don't need to get too spicy here. Another Marauder Horsemen. Let's get them in. Pull you guys up on the point. Maybe we come and support this. Looks like we did get the re-secure here. This objective has a full health unit of Chaos Warriors guarding it, which I think is pretty good. I think the Soul Grinders maybe maneuver over here. This looks like it's kind of the last push from them, but now that we've narrowed the point gap, it's not like as stressful of a situation, right? We're kind of relaxed here a little bit, so looks good, looks good. You guys are cleaning this up. Let's charge these warriors. The Demon Spew, forgot to unsummon them. It would have been nice to have them back in the pool already. We do get the big Phoenix coming, but yeah, we need to get some troops over here, like 100%. Furies aren't going to be that helpful. We need to get the Soul Grinders, get all these characters, and get the Soul Grinders over here. Yeah, Soul Grinders are pretty fighty for sure. Yeah, he secured it. Flamespower Phoenix, nice. And let's go ahead and re-control group these guys to 3. Get those horsemen maneuvering, and these warriors should be able to hold on to that. Obviously, that's his home, so he can like re-summon there pretty effectively. So, yeah, we're a little bit awkward on the summons right now. Furies just kind of keep chasing random shit down. See if we can secure this. It's got to be tricky. I think we can. With the Soul Grinder coming in, we can get our Herald doing its thing. Let's drop the Stream of Corruption on these guys. Get the double Soul Grinders moving in to give them the biz. Unfortunately, those guys got pounded. And we could bring a Rotfly. Rotflies do some damage. I like Rotflies as like a one-off unit, not as like a core army unit. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely see the potential. And our Herald should fight fine here. Herald the Herald. GG, well played. Great game to my opponent. Very scrappy. In the beginning, I felt like I was really struggling on that side, but when we managed to kind of accrue enough of a value lead, we were able to get it. And honestly, I feel High Elves are favored against Nurgle for sure. Yeah, I liked his opening. Like, the White Lions were tough to crack. It really gave him an initial lead. The Bolt Throwers, I think, were a bit of an, like, I think that was the weak link. Like, if the Bolt Throwers had just been Lotherns, I think I'm in more trouble, because we were able to just force on summons on those before they could really do much, which was nice. And, yeah, GG, well played. Flamespower Phoenix, I liked his build. I honestly liked it. I guess Imrik getting caught and killed was, like, the turning of the tide, right? When we got the Soul Grinders on him and were able to push, so there you go. You know, even though Nurgle's considered a Pit Lord faction, they can still do work. I mean, look, 3,200 value on the Soul Grinder, 1,900 on this one. It gives Nurgle the utility you need to bombard at a distance and play that game, but also they're good SEM fighters. And if we, like, obviously Imrik could probably smash 2 of these by himself, but when we had double Soul Grinder plus the Herald, who's not a bad fighter, plus some Furies on him, it got a little bit heavy, and he was able to be broken, right? So GG, well played to my opponent. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It was a really, really fun game. Imrik still managed to get 2k value despite dying, and that's going to be it for today. Cheers.